If you've ever set a goal and failed to achieve it, then this will be an important training for you. How do you nail your goals every time? Why is it that some people just seem to be able to achieve any goal they set for themselves? You know the people I'm talking about, right? While so many struggle, almost sabotaging their goals. I mean, you've probably set goals a lot in the past, right? And got all excited about achieving them, yeah? Only to find that you lose motivation when the goals that you set for yourself didn't come to pass. And you get disappointed and think, you know what? Goal setting, it just doesn't work for me. Studies have shown that less than 3% of us actually write down our goals, create an action plan with deadlines, and then proceed with those activities. So we don't even bother to design our life, to design our destiny. Most of us prefer to almost stumble through life, hoping for the best, leaving things to chance, and then we're shocked when our life ends up in a mess. And when I talk to a lot of people, and I coach a lot of people, as you probably know, everything that people thought would happen in their life hasn't actually happened. In fact, it can end up being the opposite of what they wanted. And it's because they haven't strategically applied what I'm about to reveal here in this lesson. So what follows is what I have found to be the 6 most important steps to achieving any goal. Are you ready? You got your pen? Okay, let's go. So number 1 is to have a clear outcome, a clear end outcome, where you decide what you really want, where you ask yourself, what is that vision that I want for my life? What is my dream? What are all my goals specifically? Where do I want to go here? And you literally sit down with a piece of paper and a pen and you say, okay, let me just clearly articulate, what do I want my life to look like and feel like every single day? Where do I want to live? How do I want to contribute to the world? What kind of relationships do I want to have? And the clearer, the better, because truly clarity is mastery. And what the superachievers do is they literally start at the end and then they work backwards. So they chunk it right down. And that means they have a series of milestones, markers that take you a little out of your comfort zone more. And again, measure your progress. Does that make sense? And then you're saying, okay, well, literally, based on where I'm at right now in my life, what do I need to achieve this month? What do I need to achieve this week that's in alignment with that vision? In all the key areas, in business, in relationships, in myself. And then what's needed from me today? What is my ultimate mission today so that I can move another step closer to this vision? Number 2, make it exciting and meaningful. There's a magic in thinking big. When you think big, it generates this excitement, right? And my attitude has always been, if you're going to go for a goal, then you may as well set something giant, disruptive, because according to the research, you have a much better chance of achieving a bigger goal than a smaller one. And the danger of setting a small goal is that you might actually reach it, and then you're conditioning yourself to set small goals for the rest of your life. So it has to be a stretched goal that excites you, as we talked about. You think big, you be audacious. So it's something that not only excites you, but scares you at the same time, right? And then it's got to be meaningful, because without that higher intention and purpose for our goals, well, they just become another task, right? So instead of every day feeling random, it has to feel meaningful, because we can be being busy, right? Where you feel unfulfilled and unhappy, where you're just going through the motions. And that generally means that you've lost that bigger horizon line, the bigger picture. You've forgotten the end game, which is that evaluation that you're going to have at the end of your life if you are happy with it, right? So the more powerful the meaning, the more willing you are literally to do whatever it takes. And then of course your brain shifts into high gear, right? And it gives you all of the how-tos. So again, I'm hoping this makes sense to you. I'm sure it does. Number 3 is evolve. And this is one of the primary components of achieving your goals, to evolve into the person that you need to become in order to effortlessly achieve your vision and all of your goals. And then what's happening is you're living each and every day into becoming that person, right? So you ask yourself, how would the highest ideal of myself show up every day? Would I be weak and fearful? Well, no. I'd be strong and courageous. I'd be open to receive. I'd be positive and enthusiastic about life, right? So you're clearly articulating the qualities of the type of person that you want to feel and be like in your life. Number 4 is belief. Investing your goals with belief. You know how important this is. Self-belief is the catalyst for spectacular achievement. And until you personally believe that you can achieve a goal, then you won't even start the process of making it happen. But once you fall in love with your vision and you start to viscerally experience it ahead of time, then it's gonna come about. It really is. It's almost like it's happening in a different dimension inside of yourself. Because at that stage, your energy, your enthusiasm, your passion literally will become contagious. Your faith grows bigger than your fears, and you'll unlock your natural charisma. Then your confidence goes viral, okay? And everyone around you buys into your dream. So, how do you increase your belief levels? Well, according to neuroscientists, we only have 5% of our mind, often referred to, as you're probably aware of, the conscious mind, believing that we can achieve our goals, okay? But we have this 95% far greater and more powerful part of ourselves literally working against us, literally in opposition to our goals. Now, to turn that around, you've got to stop thinking so many negative thoughts. I know that sounds obvious, but seriously, you got to stop focusing on what's going wrong in your business, in your life, what's not happening for you, and start to significantly reduce that negative self-talk. You know, if we were to take that little voice, just pop it out of our heads and onto our shoulder, like a mini you, okay? If we were to truly listen to what that was saying, if that was a friend of yours, okay, would you be hanging out with them? If the answer is no, then we're in serious trouble, right? Because now we have a clear indication of what's inside of the 95% below the threshold. Again, according to experts in positive psychology, experts such as Barbara Fredrickson, for example, we should be developing a 3-to-1 positive to negative ratio in terms of the thoughts that we habitually think. How do you do that? Well, you do that by starting to notice all of the good things going on in your life instead of what's going wrong. You start to replace the negative self-talk with the positive self-talk, and you make it a habit of reviewing what went well during your day, and you do this every night before you sleep. Bottom line, guys, whatever occupies your mind last thing at night is what your subconscious or unconscious goes to work on while you're asleep. One more really important point here. What I have found to really help with your why, this inner drive, is to make your goal, to make your vision not just about yourself, okay? In other words, add others into your goal. Make it mean something so much more. So you ask yourself, you know what? Who else would benefit from my success? And you move beyond yourself, your family even, to include your business team, maybe a good cause, your community, or maybe even the entire world. So you're asking, how could my success be a beacon to others? How can this goal be greater than just me? Number 5 is detached action. You know that when all is said and done, right? It's about taking action. Well, you see, it's about taking inspired action. And inspired action will only happen when you are unattached to the outcome. As you know, nothing repels our goals, our opportunities, or people away from us like desperation, okay? So you've got to be in a state of inspiration, a state of service, where you ask, what value can I add to this conversation or this meeting? And whether they join my team or say yes to my opportunity or to investing with me or whatever it is you're offering, no matter what, I'm going to show up with enthusiasm and positivity right here. I'm going to lift the energy in the room or in this meeting no matter what. And if they say yes to me, great. If they say no to me, it doesn't matter, because more doors of opportunity are going to open up for me. Something better is on the horizon. Why? Because I showed up with the right attitude, which is what I call a cool state of detachment. And in terms of action steps, you've got to ask, like I said earlier, what's needed from me today? I always say, look, just ask what 5 things must happen today in order for me to move everything forward. Those key activities, those money-making activities, the people I need to reach out to, that's going to move me closer to the vision. Okay. But remember, the magic will only happen when you do it from this place of inspiration. Finally, number 6, imprint the goal. You know, getting what you want, what you've thought about, what you've dreamt up, into the deeper part of the mind, not just the conscious part of the mind, okay? You want to get into the 95% subconscious. Then you have the full power of your mind working for you. And that is pretty awesome. Now, how do you do that? Well, the fastest way to do that is to do the inner work, such as visualization, mental rehearsal, meditation, brainwave entrainment, cognitive autosuggestion, where you're literally using all of your senses, okay? So you take your outcomes and you literally see it and feel it and hear it with emotional intensity. And that imprints the goal, the outcomes that you want, onto the deeper part of the mind. Now, personally, I use very powerful processes that I call blueprints with my clients. And they combine everything that I've just mentioned here and so much more. Because when you merge this clear intention with an elevated positive emotion like enthusiasm or joy or excitement, okay, then you're completely immersed in your vision. And then your brain is literally processing a whole new stream of consciousness. And at that stage, you're giving your body and your mind a sampling of the event emotionally ahead of time. So great. And then you're imprinting what it is that you want. Then, and this is the coolest thing, your subconscious mind is then beginning to record the future. So remember those 6 key secrets, really. And that is, number 1, have that clear end outcome. Number 2, make it so exciting and meaningful. Number 3, evolve every day into the person who can achieve your vision. Number 4, that's self-belief. Number 5, detached action. And number 6, imprint the outcomes using all of your mind. So I hope that helps you in some way. In the meantime, I just say to you, go out there and be amazing at what you do. Let the world benefit from your magic. Hey my friend, it's Dave, and I really hope you enjoyed this episode. Do me a favor, be sure to subscribe to this channel so that you continue to get updates every time that I release new training for you. Also, while I have you here, if you'd like to get ahead a little faster in your business, then do visit my website. That's daveoconnoronline.com, and subscribe to my email list. That way you'll get more fresh, in-depth, free, world-class training on mindset and motivation. And you'll receive updates about new training videos on my blog, for example, as well as notifications about webinars, Facebook Live trainings, and upcoming live seminars. So, once again, just tell me your name and email, and I'm more than happy to keep sending you world-class training for free. So, thanks so much for tuning in. Until I see you next time, go out there and be absolutely awesome at everything that you do. Bye for now.